I think let's talk about like how I got into just earning.
Hmm.
It was also an accident. Accident nahi कहूँगी, like, but it wasn't planned. It was
Sure. Yeah.
something that
Yeah.
wasn't planned. Like, I didn't know I could get money out of, just posting videos online. So my first check was on my like 18th birthday, I think. So that was something very empowering. जैसे ही हुआ ना, क्योंकि पहले तो होता था वो पैसे तो कमा ही नहीं सकते, जब जॉब आएगी डिग्री आएगी उसके बाद ही कमाना है, लाइक दिस
Yeah.
वाज माय माइंडसेट एंड आई थिंक
Sure.
every little kid has this mindset कि
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
after degree after job आपको पहला check
Uh-huh.
मिलना है.
Not just
So
little kids.
I always had yeah.
Yeah.
So I had that in mind throughout my teenage years. Like, and I think Jazz reached out to me. Jazz was the first um sponsor that I got. So I was like, Acha, I didn't have a manager. I didn't know how these things work. I was severely underpaid, by the way. But in चीजों में, you never know. It was my first time. I was just like, चलो कर लेते हैं ना. And I literally asked them कि आपका budget क्या है. उन्होंने जो budget बोला मैंने उसी में हाँ बोल दी.
Sure.
So, but again, for me at that time, it was a huge deal because I've never earned a penny. Like, एक रुपया भी मैंने नहीं कमाया. And to someone जिसने अभी तक नहीं कमाया है, the amount of money they were letting me know, that felt a lot उस time पे. So I was like, I'll do that. Yeah, fine. And they asked me for so much deliverables, ये vlog, तो ये story, तो वो story. I was
Yeah.
like, हाँ सब कर दूंगी, सब कर
Yeah.
दूंगी.
Yeah.
But eventually, like when I got that first check, I was like, wow. मैंने अम्मा को जाके दिया. Everything was super good. And eventually, when you start getting work because brands start seeing that you're promoting someone, then it's a whole change then. So I got uh I got approached by another brand, another brand. But मैं बहुत severely under पे होती पे until Muzammil Hasan reached out.
Hmm.
He was in Karachi and he asked me, I think Salman Parekh was like, I have this friend and he's also a content creator. He wants to meet you and he finds a lot of potential in you and let's meet up. So I met him and he was like, I would like to manage you because I feel like people will use you eventually. And मैंने जब उन्हें बताया कि भाई people might be using me, and he was like, yes, you are getting used. इससे पहले ये आगे बढ़े, let me just help you in that sense. So he started managing me. फिर जो भी query आती थी, he used to take over that and he used to deal all the negotiation wala part, and I just used to make content. Okay, so that's where I think I learned a lot from like literally जितना मैंने अगर सीखा है ना about
Hmm.
digital marketing in the
Hmm.
first years of actually getting paid, it's all because of Muzammil bhai.
Yeah.
He has been like the right hand जिन्होंने मुझे properly support किया. I always say that two people have been the most motivating for me. One is Irfan Junaid creatively, and Muzammil Hasan towards the marketing side of things. So that was something for me जो obviously empower करती है when you. I mean, I wouldn't call myself financially independent at the age of 18. Like एक check मिल गया उसमें independent तो नहीं हो गई थी मैं. But at that point, when you start earning on your own, you feel empowered. It's a feeling like it anchors the feeling of empowerment. And उस point पे I was just like सर पे नहीं लिया हुआ था because अम्मा was like my mother keeps me grounded. Like
Hmm.
अगर वो मुझे कुछ नहीं बोलती मैं आसमान पे चढ़ी हुई होती उस पहले चेक के साथ. She was like आज है कल नहीं होगा, so that has always stuck by me, and I take this thing with me I will take this thing with me for the rest of my life because it's a true thing. आज होगा कल नहीं होगा. You never know what's gonna happen. So eventually, like फिर मुजम्मिल भाई I think got a job with the government and things happened, and he was like, Moment, I'm sorry, I cannot manage you anymore.
Yeah.
My contract does not allow me to manage me anymore. So I was like, okay, then find me a new manager. I didn't say that. He was like, yeah, I'll find you a replacement, and he did, and I have an amazing manager now. But उसके बाद फिर consistently brands आने लगे after Muzammil Bhai found me a replacement for the manager, because a manager's job is basically to bring you brands.
Yeah.
That's what a manager does initially. So when that started happening ना, पहले तो brands reach out करते थे, अब brands को हम भी reach out कर रहे हैं, अब
Yeah.
manager
Yeah.
मेरे पास ला रही है. So it gets really consistent. It's not like we have a whole timetable कि अब हम ये post कर, because it's like a consistent thing. It's something that is not like कि कभी आएगा कभी नहीं आएगा, वो 6 महीने में ऐसी बैठी हुई हूँ, कोई brand नहीं आ रहा. It's not like
Mm-hmm.
that. It used to be like that.
Yeah.